Hi everyone, my name is Scott and I'm the founder and CEO of Aurora. What I want to show you today is a quick demo of our very first product. It's a market size calculator. This question of how big is the market or how big is the opportunity is something that has been at the top of mind for entrepreneurs and investors alike for decades. Oftentimes, what that has turned into has been hours spent on Google, maybe trying to digest and do some back of the envelope calculations, or worst case scenario is just gut feel. And that is no longer the case. What we're looking at here is the homepage. It's tryaurora.io. Our goal, hopefully, is that you have whatever you could possibly need to feel confident and know that you want to be using this product on here. So you'll see things like the demo video that you're going to be watching right now, a little bit more about kind of our background and how we've come about this, as well as our public roadmap. But for you, if you want to just go ahead and jump in, you'll click Get Started, be prompted to put in your email, and then you'll basically be brought to your own custom portal. Once you're there, you can come to My Projects and hit Create for a market size calculator, and you'll come to a pretty straightforward input section. I've already gone ahead and populated this with a fake game. The things that to pay attention to are we do need a name as well as the description. The description is really important for us. This is where ideally you can put in as much detail as possible so that we can cast that wide net and collect the most relevant data for you. We have three separate other sections to help round this out. They are completely optional. They help us, but they're not necessary for this tool to work. And that's your audience, so who it is you think your product or your service is for, your primary competitors, and then what are your differentiators, and what are the things that make you unique. Once you fill as much information in as you can, hit Generate Report. Usually takes about 5 to 10 minutes, but you'll receive an email that says your report has been generated and it's ready to view. And then you'll come on over here to this. Notice that there are two sections at the top that are already open for you. One is the final figures, so how big is this market based off of users or customers as well as revenue, and an executive summary. The idea is that you just need to know the figures, maybe a quick explanation, that's it. You don't care about all the details. This gives you what you need. And then you can hit download PDF and do the condensed report, which gets you those two sections. So your final figures as well as the executive summary. But where it gets really interesting for a research nerd like me, and hopefully for you, is if you look at the full report. All of these sections are in here. You can just click on them to expand them, but I'll walk you through step by step. So the key data points are the ones that we have determined are the most applicable for your product or your service that determine what is the market size calculations we've made. And you'll see all of these are cited so that you can verify this data for yourself. You don't have to take our word for it. You don't have to be concerned that there's a hallucination going on. We're going to show you where all this information comes from. So you see number of iOS users in the US, 124.7. Maybe I'm not sure. So I come over here, click 26. That's the reference one. And it will open up that section for you. Come down and you can hit 26 here, see where that came from, and verify it yourself. You don't have to do this, but I find it's more comforting when you know where everything is coming from. And we are continuing to build in better data integrations and make sure that we have all of the information that's pertinent for you. The next one is the market size calculations. Again, the idea here is to simply be transparent with you and show you everything that we have. So this walks you through step by step what the calculations are. And you'll see sometimes it's even broken out here in this case by iOS versus Android and then how they come together. And I'll try to go through these next sections a little bit quicker because I do talk a lot. So the assumptions are for when we can't find the most accurate information for you. Continuing to update what the data sources are that we have and who we're partnering with, but sometimes we just can't get to everything. And we want to tell you when that's the case. So you'll see here percentage, we're assuming the percentage of mobile gamers willing to pay for a premium game, and it'll tell you why that is the assumption that we are making. Again, to just make it transparent. We do show you the methodology and we walk you through kind of how, for your particular report, we've done this. This is updated for each individual report. And then we summarize competitors too. This is by no means a deep dive into each one of these competitors. It's our next product we're working on, but this is let's say more of a surface level competitor research to help inform the market size. And then we show all of the data that we've collected and we group these together by financial, behavioral, and again, we're just trying to show you, here's everything that we've gathered And hopefully we've found some stuff that you hadn't considered before. And now you know not only what is that information, but where we've gotten it. You'll see the references, which are getting the links out to every source that we use. And then finally, we have the user inputs. This is where you can just kind of double check, or if you're sending this to somebody else, they can see what are the inputs that you put in here. But what's really nice about this is, let's say you look at this and you say, okay, now I know what this game's market size could look like at a price of $9.99. What if we tried to make it more mass appeal and we drop that price? Then you can come over here to revise inputs. It'll take you back to this page with everything pre-populated based on what you last did. And then you can just come in here and say, okay, let's do $4.99, come down here and revise those inputs, and it will generate a new report for you. So that's it. That's what we have thus far. We are a new company and we're continuing to evolve. So I would love any feedback that you might have. My name is Scott. If you want to email me directly, it's scott@tryaurora.io. I would love to hear your feedback on this product, on our roadmap, and hopefully just try to make this as useful as we possibly can for you. Thank you so much.